Hello, good morning, my dear kids. How are you today? Welcome to a new work week. I hope all of you are fine, that your weekend was great, and that you want to begin this new day with a nice attitude and to work hard. Please, before I continue, let me know in the chat if you can listen to me. Please tell me if everything is fine. If you can listen to me, please, my dear kids. And hello, Merari, Patito, Tadeo, Rebe, Maffer. Yes, tell me, teacher. Sí. Tell me, my dear kids, hello. It's because the teacher was asking me about my boyfriend. That's why I silenced the microphone. He was asking me, did you see Thor this weekend? And I say, no, I didn't see her. Thank you, Rebe. Thank you for telling me that everything is fine, my dear girl. Okay, so let's begin. Let's begin working. And today, Patty, hi teacher, good morning, everything is fine. Thank you, my dear Patito. Thank you. Okay, so today we are going to begin because we have a new class, my dear kids. This is a piece of cake. It's an easy class, but we are going to begin working in order to finish quickly and that you can go to do your activity of classroom. That let me explain to you which is going to be the activity for today. Okay, so do you remember that I told you kids that I was going to begin checking the classrooms for you? Okay, so I have sent to all of you some messages, and the messages are pretty different depending on the person, but some of you are not writing your complete information. Remember, in order to get the complete grade of the day, you need to have obviously your answers correct. For each answer that you have incorrect, obviously your grade is going down and down and down. But also, if you don't write your complete name, your date in English, and your grade and group, you are going to have less grade. So it's really important for you to write everything, your name, your date in English. I don't want you to write 11 del 4 del 21. That is not English. That is not correct in my book, okay? And if you answer 2 pages, both of them need to have the information, not just one. First. Second, you need to upload to Classroom Activity just one screenshot, one photo of the complete page. Don't send 2 or 3 screenshots or photos of the same page of different exercises, because also that is going to make you going down in your grade. Okay, my dear kids? So that is pretty important. Some of you are sending incomplete activities. So if you send incomplete activities, for me, it's a 0. You don't have grade. So it's pretty important. If today you send the 2 pages and one of them is incomplete, I'm not going to give you the grade. You are going to lose the grade. So that is pretty important to send everything correct and complete, my dear kids, if you don't want to lose grade, okay? So I'm going to share with you right now the information, and it says in there, 2nd grade verb patterns. This is the topic of today, verb patterns, and it's Monday, April 19, which is the activity today for classroom. It says that you are going to answer the student's book, page 106 and 107. And in these pages, you are going to use the topic of today. Okay, so let me go a little bit. And in here we have, these are the verb patterns. What are they formed, or how are we going to form them? Let me check. I'm going to share with you in a moment some ideas. But meanwhile, it says in there that you need a verb. Obviously, you need a subject, okay? I, you, he, she, my mom, my dad, the teacher, whatever, my sister, my best friend. And after that, you need a verb, okay? A verb. After the verb, you need an object. The object, my dear kids, is who receives the action, okay? Who receives the action is going to be the object, and it can be a noun. I mean, the girl, the teacher, the student. It can be a proper name, that it can be Chencha, Romualdo, Thor, Vegeta, whatever. Or it can be an object pronoun. Object pronoun, me, you, him, her, it, us, them. And the infinitive of a verb. Remember that the infinitive of a verb is going to be the verb with to go, to be, to dance, to sleep, to open. Those are infinitive verbs. So in order to work this, is going to be then the verb plus an object plus the infinitive. And in here we have some verbs that can be used now for you to practice. We have in there allow. Do you remember that it's allow? Is when somebody gives you the permission to do something. Okay, kids, you are working pretty good. So I allowed you to play soccer. I allowed you to watch TV. I allowed you, okay? We have ask, help, need, invite, order, remind, tell, want, okay? Good like, good prefer, good hate, good love, okay? So in this case, I'm going to give another idea. Let me check. In here, I have some other verbs. I'm going to show you some other verbs that can be used in these expressions, okay? Persuade, remind, teach, tell, warn, advise, allow, encouraged, forbid, force, invite, order, or permit. Remember that in here, permit is the same as allowed, permitir. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you let me check. Okay, a little bit. And let me then show you this. So the expression is going to be, let me erase this because this is Spanish. I'm going to say, I need you to tell me the answer. In this case, I have the verb. You don't see? Because the letter? Ay, comienza. The teacher Janet is working in here. Teacher. Yes, teacher. They don't see. And I say, why? I need to write big letter? No, because you never place the board. Okay. Thank you, my dear teacher. So in here, I need you to tell me the answer. In this case, we have two subjects, the one that I said, okay? This is a person who does the action. And in here, I have the person who receives the action. Who receives the action, okay? This is the action, the verb, the first verb, and this is the infinitive. So if you check, we have two things. I need you to tell me, okay? Yo necesito que tú me digas, okay? Maybe your mommy says, my mom Be careful in here, my dear kids. We are talking about your mommy. Your mommy is a third person of the singular and is present, is affirmative. So remember that you need in here to write the S because we are talking about a third person, okay? My mom reminds Paco to give her the homework. So in here, we have the person who does the action that is doing, okay? The person who receives the action, the infinitive. Be careful, in here we have the S because we are talking about a third person. This is the third person, so the verb needs an S, okay? I have another. Alan asks the nurse to help him. So be careful in here. We have again, as we said, the person who does the action. We have in here the verb. In this case, we have again the S because Alan is a third person of the singular. Then we have the person who receives the action. And the infinitive. And as I told you before, we have, listen to me, you can have after the verb, the main verb, you have a personal pronoun, you can have a proper name, or you can have a common noun, okay? So it can be you, it can be the name of a person, or it can be a noun, okay? In this case, maybe I say, kids, I need, okay, I need you to write on the chat an idea. So in this case, we are using verb patterns. I have the verb, the main action, the principal, the important, or, yeah, the main, es la principal. The main action, plus, in this case, they say that you can use an object. I is missing the object pronoun, okay? The object pronoun, sorry. Object, sorry. Object pronoun. Remember that the object pronouns, which are the object pronouns, my dear kids? I'm going to write them in here for you. Object pronoun can be me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. Okay, so you are going to have in here a subject. Can I say I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. They are going to be at the beginning, okay? But it can be also Mary, Susie, the architect, the engineer, the singer, whatever. Then you need a verb. After the verb is going to be the object pronoun. And after the object pronoun, you need the infinitive. That is to plus a verb. To go, to eat, to give, to dance, to open, to eat, whatever. Whatever that is going to be with to, okay? So if I follow this, it's going to be easier because I can write in here. We, maybe it can be. We tell them And here we have, we tell them to open the books. And you have the rule of the verb patterns. You have the subject, the person who does the action. You have the action. You have the person who receives the action. That it can be them. It can be the boys. It can be Lalo and Luis. And if you check in here, you have, this is going to be the proper noun. This is going to be the object pronoun. And this is going to be the proper names. Yeah? Yes, my dear kids, please write to me in the chat if you are getting the idea. Nico, hello, Kevin, Gael. Okay, so do you have any question in here or everything is clear, my dear kids? Please, let me know. So in here you have some ideas. It says, my mom tells me to clean my room, teacher. My dad allows me to go to the cinema, teacher. My best friend invites me to go to his house. Okay, you get the idea? Please tell me in the chat if you get the idea of this. Please. I have in here some examples for you. And it says in here, with the verb advise. I advise you to pay in advance, okay? Convince, it says that the client convinced me to give him a discount. Encouraged, my parents encouraged us to save our money. First, you cannot or you can't force clients to accept a reward, okay? I want you to go. I need you to tell me. I ask you to do, okay? So please tell me an idea. Everything is clear. Thank you, Patito. But in order I know that it's clear, para que yo sepa que realmente está claro, I need an example. I need you, please, to write an example for me. And here I have another one. It says, I want him to shut up. Shut up is not nice. Shut up is not the correct idea. It's to keep silence or to be quiet. Shut up is when you are really angry and you do it in a rude way. Cuando lo haces de una manera grosera, ¿ok? No violenta, pero sí grosera. Okay, so that is not correct. This is just an example, okay? I want him to be quiet. I want him to keep silence, okay? The other one says, my teacher encourages me, okay, to study hard. I need you to test me, okay? So these are going to be some examples. And in here I have some other verbs that you can use with the verb patterns, okay? You have hate. I hate him when he asks me bad things, okay? I mind you to tell me what are you feeling, okay, my dear kids? So please, I need you to write an idea for me in order I know that Gael Emiliano, everything is clear, teacher. Okay, any questions? So, you say any question, but you don't write examples. Ay, sí que chistositos. Escríbanme un ejemplo. Si no, les dejo doble tarea, ahorita mismo. Hurry up. Kevin, Patty, Gael, please write an idea. Nico, Patito, Rebe, an idea. Maffer, Merari, Tadeo, Maffer, Jennifer, Betsa, please write an idea for me, my dear kids. If not, we don't We don't go and I don't know. I don't know. So please, write an idea for me. Go, go, go. If there are no questions, if you tell me that everything is fine, that everything is clear, please write an idea for me. And remember the pages that you have to answer today. 106 and 107 of the student's book that are related to this topic. Go, go, go. Questions? Do you have any question? Nico? Well, I'm going to finish in here, because if you tell me that there are no question, kids, okay, I can't do anything about it, but I'm asking you in order to help you with the doubts that you may have, but you are telling me that there are no questions, so I hope that you get, all of you, 10 in both pages, because you are telling me that everything is clear. Rebe, my dad tells me to eat, because if I don't, he won't let me get up from the table. Excellent, Rebe. Excellent idea. Pretty good. Because in here you are using the topic, and besides that, además de eso, besides that, you are giving the reason. So, excellent, my dear girl. That is perfect, Rebe. Perfect idea. Okay, my dear kids. So if you don't have any other question, go now, please, to answer both pages of the book, and remember that you have to send them before 4 o'clock. If you send your activities after 4 o'clock, I'm going to check them. Yes, but you are going to be having less grade, okay? So you have to send them before 4 o'clock. So Ares asked the teacher to help him with his homework. Excellent, Patito. Pretty good, my dear girl. Excellent idea, Patty. Thank you very much, my dear girl. So, we're going to finish in here, my dear kids. If you don't have any other question, please go to answer the pages of the book, answer them correctly, answer them complete pages, please. And see you tomorrow for the next class. Have a great day. Take care of you. Don't go out if it is not necessary, and do your activities complete and well. Okay, my dear kids? So thank you very much for being here. Love you so much. See you tomorrow, my dear kids. Bye.